notice that I am on the wrong side of the camera. It's a new thing that I'm trying. I got a new camera for Christmas and new lights, which are blinding me right now. So I set all of this up, and we'll see. I'm probably not going to stay upstairs. I'll probably move downstairs eventually, but not today. So what I wanted to do is kind of an unboxing for you guys today. So my daughter has been getting the Atlas crate by Kiwi Company for about a year now. And before that, she got the Kiwi crate. And I thought that that was really cool. They came out with a maker crate, which I may have dropped a few hints and got it for Christmas. I'm very excited to see what's inside. So, let's open it. Hang on. It's taped. And this is Piglet. He was helping me to test my lighting, so I thought that he could just hang out. That's how we live around here. Alright. That's it. Just one tape. Ooh, look at that. Project for this month, I think it's monthly, is macrame planters. Wow, you can kind of see it. That's nice. That looks cute. Let's check it out. I usually kill plants, but let's try it. It says, creativity takes courage. So is standing in front of the camera. That's all. We'll put the pretty side up. That's nice. Here is the maker's guide to macrame planters. So it has the instructions, I assume. Ooh, and a history, inspiration. That's great. This is actually not the instructions. Just some inspiration. Hopefully, oh, maybe that is the instructions. We'll do what we can. Oh, there's videos too. Okay, so if you go to makercrate.com/macrame, I can actually watch the video and figure out how to do this. Let's see what we got. So there are also, oh, this must be where you put the clay into to make the shape of the planters. That's smart. Probably can't ruin that. Let's see. Clay tools. Nice. This is maybe what you hang them up with. And these are the suction cups. Hang them on the window. So you don't kill your plants, you actually give them light. 2 packs of paper clay. So that's what we'll stick in these guys. Awesome. This is, I don't know, oh, a ruler. Please don't break it. I don't know, I'll figure that out off camera so I don't break it so that everyone can see me. What's this? Hey, maker. Oh, okay. So this is how you cut the paper clay to the right size. They're really helping me out. This is good because who knows? Who knows what I would have come up with. Here's a rolling pin. I cannot get it out. It's nice. Folding ruler I already took out, and then here is the cotton cord. Ooh, sorry. So, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna read these instructions, and I'll get back to you. I watched the video. It doesn't seem too hard. We'll see. So what do I have? I've got my rolling pin and my clay tools. These particular tools, I'm not sure how much I'm going to use. They're more for like carving patterns in the side, which I don't think that I want to do. We'll see. We'll keep, Piglet can watch them for me. Here you go, buddy. Hang on to this. I'm going to do the round bowl first. And I have, they said paper towels, but I'm just going to get an icky towel. some tape to hold down our templates. Basically what they want us to do is roll out the clay so that it covers the little templates and then cut them to the right shape. I feel like this is going to be a little bit hard because you can't see the shapes because there's clay, but we can do it. I have faith. I mean, it's clay anyway, you can just squish it back together. Which you might see me do. I may be doing that soon. It's not going to be all that flat, but that's okay, that can be the inside. Smooth it out anyway. Okay, now, what are the chances I'm not covered in clay at the end of this? Not high. Here, Peggy, you hold this too. Alright. I'm going to cut open the paper clay because I don't feel like I'm going to be able to rip it very nicely, so you don't want to watch me do that. Maybe you do. Alright, so we've got our clay, more plastic. Great. Let's bring it. Oh, I also have water in this bowl so that I can squish cracks and folds and that sort of thing together. Just work the clay. I learned that paper clay is made with paper fibers in it. So it's clay with also paper, which makes you not have to fire it, which is good because I do that. Where would we even do that? Not here, in my house. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see this, but we've got sort of a gray cross shape. Basically, it's a circle, but with little chunks cut out so that you can fold it up onto this guy. Keep him out of the way. All right, put it here. Roll it. Sorry for shaking the camera because I know I'm going to. Let's try it. Okay, so they gave me a knife. Now here's the problem. I can't see any of the guides, so you've got to peel it up. And I guess. Alright, so there's one. I don't know where it is. So it's here to about there. Alright, ready? There's no chance that's going to be accurate. Not awful. There to maybe the same spot. Probably just easier so that if you're not peeling stuff off and squishing it back together. Well, that's not close. So look for now. Like this-ish. Oh, it is weird. You can really see the paper fibers. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It's kind of like papery bits. How the heck? Alright. I'm going to cut it like this. It's going to be great. I can feel it. It's alright. It feels weird. I like it. It's weird. Now, assuming that's the middle, sort of like that. Weird little knife. Oh no, not like that. Maybe. Seems like it should be sharp, but it's not. cutting through. Oh, okay. That's better. Okay, so I did that. Oh, it's really thick. It's really thick in the middle. It's gonna be sturdy. It's a good thing. Sturdy is good. The edge of that. Oh, way over here. Squish it. Oof. Sound effects make it easier. I don't know if you know that. Cut my little fingers off. Fine. And too big. That's okay, because you know what? You can sand it at the end. You put sandpaper in there, which is great because I think I'm gonna need that. Alrighty. So the extra clay, which I may need because I'm sure there will be gaps, put in some kind of an airtight container. This is plastic, which is not ideal, but it'll keep it. Okay. So now take your little plasticky bowl. Then I'm gonna put it upside down and just drape it over. Stick the stickier part, which seems like the bottom. Let that help me out. Okay, so kind of try to center it if you can. I can't, maybe can. And spread it out. Okay, you're getting the bad side, but it looks a lot better on this side. Look, they match. Kind of a little. Luckily, I made it super thick, so it's fine. Plenty of clay to squish over. So if you're like me and you do it wrong, just squish it. Plenty of squishable clay, especially mine. Maybe I shouldn't have done it quite so thick. It's gonna take forever to dry, but it's gonna be nice and strong. Something. Another thing that I'm pretty sure you can do, I could be wrong, is if you have a big overlap, just kind of give it a snip with your crazy knife that doesn't cut. Ugh. Just put it together. See, that's a lot smoother than any of the rest of this. Okay, now, pretty sure that the reason that we had the template is so that it's not, doesn't look like this, but it does look like this, so I just find an edge here and cut some off. That is very thick. All right, when you do yours, maybe make it a little thinner. It could save you time. So here, I'll show you what I have so far. I've got some cracks and some edges that are not pretty. So what I'm going to do is just curve the inside with the top. Curve it over into the inside so I have kind of a nice edge. Hopefully nobody sees that edge. Then, once everything is all folded over, I'm going to use some of my water to smooth it out. See how that works? Smooth out my little cracky seam areas. I mean, it's not bad. I feel like I don't want it to be too wet because that's just gonna be slimy and still have a crack. Okay. Another seam. Now, I am fully planning to sand the heck out of this thing when it's dry. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to dry. I think that'll get some of these seams and little cracky bits. It's not really cracks, it's just the way that the clay bends. I don't think it's pretty. You could think it's pretty. You could totally work that into your design. I wanted mine smooth. I think I'm gonna have to sand it because I don't think it's gonna get, well, I don't know. It's not gonna get ultra smooth, but no. Can you see anything? No, it just looks, this looks like a white bowl. So pretend it's perfect. That's fine. So I guess what I'm going to do is just find a place to let this sit overnight, dry, and hopefully tomorrow do something with it. In the meantime, I'm covered in clay. But in the meantime, I'll probably figure out how to make that macrame so we can do something with this. Hopefully. While I'm here and I have everything right here, I'm going to also make the hexagon, which I think is cool, but I don't have great confidence in my making it smooth. That's okay. Still have my sandpaper hiding in the back pocket. So I'm going to try the new speedy setting on the camera and we will see how that goes. Sadly, the new camera ran out of batteries, so you guys will have to wait until the next video to see the super speedy new time lapse. But check out that I didn't even have to open the new paper clay. I used just the scraps for the hexagon. This is awesome. Welcome back. It is the next day. I let these dry overnight. This one is dry because this is, remember, the thinner one. This one I'm pretty sure is still wet. It feels very cold. This one also was like 5 inches thick. Not really. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell, but oh yeah, no, you can't see it at all. I don't know. There are cracks. There are some major cracks over here, which I might just leave because I did try to patch them last night when they were sort of in the middle of drying. It didn't work, so I'm going to try to patch them a little bit more today. We'll see how it works out. You know, but I'm fairly, oh, this really does stay very squishy. Gross. I'm pretty happy with them. I'm a little bit surprised that they turned out quite as well as they did. I don't do a lot of clay work. This is why. But, you know, I was thinking, what are you guys gonna do with it if you don't have this maker crate? But you could get the paper clay and put it on top of, I don't know, old yogurt containers or some kind of plastic thing that you would put in the recycling. I feel like you could probably even eventually, if you were tired of this, you could then take the plastic out and recycle it, if we are still recycling plastic by then. No? So what they say to do, if you have cracks, when you have cracks, is to make a tiny little worm out of your clay. I have no idea how actually big to make it. Maybe I was making them too big last night and they weren't sticking, or too small, and I don't know. But basically you make your worm and you just smear it in, kind of with a little bit of water. You squash it. I think that what I'm going to do this time is just leave it more bumpy and then sand it when it's finished. At least that will hopefully block the crack. At least enough so that the thing doesn't fall apart. I don't anticipate putting anything really heavy in this. I'm thinking fake plants because they don't die, which is always nice. You can't really see it, but I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay, see there, little kind of, sort of, all something like that. It's hard to line myself up with what you can see. But something like that, I think I should be able to jam all these cracks full, and then when I finish my macrame, they'll be able to hang. Now, in the interest of having this video not be 5,000 hours long, I'm gonna make it a two-part. This is what you know now, and next time you can join me and we'll look at the macrame that I've done. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I made this cute little keychain, which basically was just to teach us all of the pretty knot tying methods that you need. I feel like I would like to dip dye this or something, just to give it a little punch of color or something at the ends. But I'm really liking the macrame, so come back and check that out. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Don't forget to come back and see the finished product. So subscribe and click that bell for notifications so that you find out as soon as I post what is sure to be just an amazing macrame and paper clay situation. It's gonna be a good time. Thank you!